However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Keep your curiosity alive. It's what drives us forward. Even if life seems full of difficulty, never lose hope. Quiet people have the loudest minds. It matters that you don't just give up. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Life would be tragic if it weren't funny. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. We are all different. There is no such thing as a standard or run-of-the-mill human being. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge. I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Be curious, and however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do. Without imperfection, you or I would not exist. Where there's life, there's hope. We are very, very small, but we are profoundly capable of very, very big things. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Never give up work. Science is not only a disciple of reason, but also one of romance and passion. The universe doesn't allow perfection. You cannot understand the glories of the universe without believing there is some supreme power behind it. My expectations were reduced to zero when I was 21. Everything since then has been a bonus. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. To confine our attention to terrestrial matters would be to limit the human spirit. We only have to look at ourselves to see how intelligent life might develop into something we wouldn't want to meet. People won't have time for you if you're always angry or complaining. Although I cannot move and I have to speak through a computer, in my mind I am free. Science can lift people out of poverty and cure disease. That, in turn, will reduce civil unrest. I have noticed even people who claim everything is predestined and that we could do nothing to change it still look before they cross the road. I believe things cannot make themselves impossible. The thing about smart people is that they seem like they're always thinking about something important. Embrace the things that make you unique, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Disability need not be an obstacle to success. Keeping an active mind has been vital to my survival, as has maintaining a sense of humor. Remember to smile in the face of adversity. Humor is one of the greatest tools of strength. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The universe is not indifferent to our existence. We are part of its story. You have to have a sense of humility to know how little we actually understand. Look at the stars instead of your scars. There is a certain joy in discovering how things work, even if the truth is complex. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how learning begins. Understanding the universe is within our reach. All it takes is imagination and determination. To live a full life, you must keep moving forward, even if only in your mind. Never let physical limitations limit your intellectual potential. Knowledge will carry you further than strength ever could. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. Persistence in the face of obstacles is what leads to breakthroughs. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. The human race's deepest need is to feel that we belong to something greater. You don't have to understand everything to be amazed by it. Every question you ask opens a door to new understanding. The will to survive is stronger than the gravity that binds us. Creativity is intelligence having fun with possibility. It is a waste of time to be angry about my disability. One has to get on with life. Be brave enough to think differently and bold enough to act upon it. The future depends on what we do with our minds today. Even if your body is trapped, your mind can fly beyond the stars. Look at challenges as chances to grow, not reasons to give up. We are limited only by our willingness to imagine. Hope is everything. It keeps us striving, questioning, and dreaming. Curiosity is the engine of achievement. The greatest discoveries often arise from the most unexpected questions. One must never stop learning. The universe is full of wonder. Even when life feels hard, there is always purpose in the pursuit of understanding. When we see the Earth from space, we see ourselves as one humanity. Realize that setbacks are setups for comebacks. Don't underestimate the power of the human spirit. A quiet resolve can move mountains. Progress is impossible without questioning the present. You can't let your situation define your future. What you focus on determines your direction. There is no limit to human imagination and no boundary to what we can explore. Some of the brightest ideas are born in the darkest times. If you want to find answers, never stop asking questions. The best way to explain the universe is to live fully in it. Faith in logic, science, and reason can transform the world. You don't need a perfect body to have a powerful mind. The power of the mind can eclipse the limitations of the body. Stay hopeful. Even black holes aren't entirely black. Let your imagination reach where your body cannot go. No matter how hard life gets, never stop looking for the light. A new discovery is not the end. It is only the beginning of more questions. Impossibility is often just a lack of vision. Our future lies in how we choose to think, not in where we are now. Don't let fear prevent you from exploring the unknown. Dream beyond your limits. Your thoughts have no boundaries. See every difficulty as a lesson, every mistake as a teacher. Understanding yourself is as important as understanding the cosmos. Stay passionate. Passion leads to perseverance, and perseverance leads to purpose. The mind is a universe in itself. Treat it with wonder. Look beyond what is and imagine what could be. We are not just observers of the universe. We are participants in its unfolding. Limitation is a perception, not a reality. Time is a gift. Use it to create, to learn, and to love. Hope is not just an emotion. It's a strategy. Our destiny is not written in the stars. It is written in our choices. Don't dwell on what you can't do. Focus on what you can do better than anyone else. The only boundaries that exist are the ones we refuse to challenge. The universe is vast, but so is your potential. Keep asking big questions. That's how we make big progress. A curious mind is the most powerful force in nature. You don't need to run to make progress. Just move forward. The strongest minds are forged through adversity. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for understanding. Life's greatest mystery is also its greatest gift, existence. Every moment is a window into the infinite. Imagination is not a luxury, it's survival. To learn is to live twice, once in reality, once in thought. Your mind is the most advanced piece of the universe. Fall 7 times in theory, rise 8 in insight. Darkness only makes light, more meaningful. Let science teach you how to hope with facts. The greatest theory is born of the simplest question, why? You don't need a voice to speak truth to the cosmos. The best way to break barriers is with ideas. Every moment you persist, you redefine possibility. Find comfort in not knowing. It means you're learning. A mind stretched by wonder never returns to its old shape. The formula of growth, struggle plus curiosity equals resilience. Even the quietest revolution starts in the brain. Every discovery starts with doubt and ends in awe. Wonder is stronger than fear. You are made to think, not just survive. The mind creates what the body cannot. From your thoughts, entire universes are born. Gaze into the cosmos and remember, you're part of it. Adaptation is humanity's superpower. Your legacy is not in steps taken, but minds awakened. Every theory was once a wild thought someone dared to believe. You are the author of your mental universe. Complexity is not confusion. It's a path to beauty. What we know is small. What we can imagine is infinite. The biggest breakthroughs begin in quiet corners of thought. The power of thought can overcome any physical boundary. You may be in a wheelchair, but your mind has no wheels, only wings. Life is fragile. That's why it's so precious. Believe in your ability to shape the cosmos inside you. Let your mind travel to places your body cannot. You are not a victim of the universe. You are a student of it. When reality becomes difficult, imagination is your escape. The deeper you go into understanding, the brighter your light shines. The mind is infinite. Don't put borders around it. In every atom lies a story waiting to be told by you. Time may be limited, but meaning is limitless. Make your struggle a telescope, not a cage. Let gravity pull your curiosity, not your hope. The strength of a human lies in resilience, not muscles. Knowledge is the bridge between fear and wonder. Science is more than facts. It's a way of facing the unknown. There's magic in every formula when seen with a hopeful eye. Limitations sharpen the edge of creativity. Your spark can ignite galaxies of thought. Your passion is your personal Big Bang. Ask the hard questions. Answers are born from courage. Be still and let the universe speak through your thoughts. Mastering your fear is the first law of motion. Black holes are proof that even darkness can teach us light. In every breakdown lies the potential for breakthrough. Every particle of your being contains purpose. You are not alone in your quest to understand. The stars are not just above you. They're within your potential. Even silence can echo with discovery. Don't fear the complexity of life. It's a sign of depth. Never confuse your limits with your identity. Let logic be your ladder and passion your wings. Expand your thoughts like the universe expands its reach. Hope exists in every unanswered question. Let each limitation inspire a new perspective. Science is a love letter to the universe. Never fear asking why. It's the first step to wisdom. Brilliance is born in those who refuse to give up. When trapped, the mind builds ladders of understanding. Defiance of the odds is where progress lives. Some of the brightest minds began in the darkest places. In your stillness, the universe dances. Let your dreams expand faster than the universe itself. What makes you different might be what makes you genius. Discovery begins where comfort ends. The universe is big, but so is your power to explore it. Be curious, endlessly curious. Inside every struggle lies a formula for strength. When the world says stop, your mind can still move forward. Time is limited, but what you do with it is infinite. Let your thinking defy your circumstances. A silent mind can still roar through ideas. Every limit is a challenge to your imagination. You're a cosmic story still being written. The edge of understanding is where progress begins. Your dreams aren't small, they're compressed energy. Let your thoughts shine where your body cannot reach. Real bravery is continuing to ask questions. There's dignity in persistence. Even if you can't change your body, you can change the world with your mind. Each idea is a universe unfolding. The human mind is a black hole of potential, dense with energy. True strength is invisible. It lies in thought. You are not what you cannot do. You are what you continue to imagine. In every pause, something brilliant can begin. Space is vast, but so is your capacity to wonder. Even broken things can hold galaxies of purpose. Here are 100 motivational quotes that not only inspire, but also prove that words have the power to change the way we think, feel, and act. Hopefully, after watching this, you feel stronger, more confident, and more ready to face life's challenges. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss out on more inspiring content. Because every day deserves to start with passion and powerful motivation.